Hello and welcome to Film Companion. We have with us today a man who wears many hats. He's an actor, he's a producer, he's a lyricist, he's a singer, and he's now turned director. And he's also someone who gives me major life goals every time I step on a weighing scale. Dhanush, welcome to the show.
My pleasure.
So all these aspects, these various aspects, did you know they were always inside you? What did you want to be when you were in school?
I actually wanted to be a chef.
I've heard this.
Yeah. So I always thought cooking is one of the finest arts. So the delight that you can see on people's face when they eat and they like it, and I really first I just made an omelette for my father, and he went like really nice, super, really nice. Every day you make one for me, and that really excited me. So that feeling that I could see on his face, that motivated me to become a chef. So I wanted to be a chef. And I was always interested in music a lot. From when I was 6, 7 itself, I was into Raja Sir's music big time, and I was listening to only Raja Sir's music. And but I never ever wanted to become an actor or wanted to get into the film industry. Never. Actually, I shied away from it. Whenever stars come home, I'll go off to my room, I lock the room, stuff. It just happened.
So it just happened. All these, so the actor just happened, the producer just happened, the lyricist just happened, the singer just happened.
The actor definitely just happened, yes.
Okay.
And for the first 2 films, actually I didn't even take it seriously. I just wanted to run away. I didn't enjoy it. I just had to do it. I was forced to do it. And my brother he's a genius, and he was able to make me do a decent job in my second film, Kadal Kondain. And then again I kept doing films, but after meeting certain people, after doing certain films, I took it seriously. For some people, you identify your calling.
Right.
Some people, your calling identifies you. So I'm just really lucky. The second thing happened to me. It just happened, the actor thing. But producing, me and my brother really struggled to become a director. It was not easy. He tried narrating Kadal Kondain to almost 10 different actors, and he had to walk a lot. He had to meet a lot of people. It never happened. And one day, out of frustration, we both were talking, and that time we were making Kadal Kondain, and we're like, you know what, we struggled so much. If we are all make it big, we should produce a platform for young talents, deserving talents, and we should recruit people and, give them a platform. And then, we'll definitely do it. And then I realized, like, I'm in a place where I can actually do it. So that's why Wunderbar Films was started. Of course, we do other commercial films as well, but I need the funds, right? To keep it going, and to launch new talents, to find new talents and give them a film. So it's not about money at all, it's about talents.
So how did the name Wunderbar come about?
The director dream, it's been inside me from 2006-07, but I knew I was not ready. I'm not saying I'm ready now, but I just thought I'll take the plunge. But back then I was like, I have to do some homework. I shouldn't just randomly go and make a fool out of myself. So the best way that everything happened to me, that happened to me in my life is, there was no theory, it was only practical. So I have to go, I have to ride the bicycle, I have to fall down, I have to get, hurt, and then know how to ride it. Yeah. So that's how everything happened, let it be acting or that or this. So direction, I didn't want that to happen. So it's like, what is the best way to do? Like, make short films and edit it yourself so that you'll understand the grammar at least decently. So I made short films, about 10, 12 short films. So when I made my very first short film, I wanted a name for my production, for the titling basically. It's really silly and childish, but at that point I wanted it. So I was not sure what to name my production. So that morning I went and saw Inglorious Bastards.
Okay.
And in that film they keep saying Wunderbar. Wunderbar, it's a German word which means wonderful. They keep saying, the entire film they keep saying Wunderbar. And me and Anirudh, we both went and watched that film, and when we walked out of the film, we kept saying Wunderbar the entire day. For every small thing we said Wunderbar, and we started laughing, that and this. That night when I was editing, me and Anirudh, we were like, we'll just name it Wunderbar, for fun's sake. Wunderbar Films. For fun's sake, we'll just name this one. So after that, the next 10, 12 short films, the film starts Wunderbar Film Presents. And then with 3, I wanted to launch my home production, and I was thinking, this is 2009, 10. So I was thinking, what name? The people mentioned many names, and many people suggested that and this, but I couldn't part from Wunderbar. I was sentimentally very attached to Wunderbar by then, and I was like, no, I'm taking Wunderbar.